That's right, and the wind is so strong that earlier my lips were chapped, so I went to put on some more chapstick, but I realized they weren't dry. It was actually tidbits of sand flying up and hitting me in the face, just like they are right now, from all the way over there where all those waves are coming in.
A Jacksonville man pleaded guilty to the gruesome murder of a 34-year-old mother of 3.
Well, early yesterday morning, investigators say they were dispatched to Chime Lane. When they got here, they found a Mustang inside this retention pond right here. Inside that retention pond, they found the driver, a 23-year-old young man, and a 17-year-old teenage girl. As you can see with this crime scene tape here, there was a fence there, which has now been pushed away. And just over here, you'll see these markers indicating that this area was a dead-end zone. It seems to be affecting many district students. I spoke with mom Teresa Urquhart, who says she is having growing frustrations after she's learned that her daughter has not had anyone to pick her up from this bus stop for over the last week. Teresa says she needs DCPS to fix this issue now because come this time next week, she won't have anyone to take her daughter to and from school.
Well, my husband is disabled, so he does not drive. If she can't get to school without the bus, it's going to probably put a strain on us because I work 12-hour shift.
This week, Teresa Urquhart is on vacation, so she has time to take her daughter to and from school. But by this time next week, she worries that her daughter might have to miss school. Bus 718 was supposed to pick up Teresa's daughter, Triana, at 7:40 a.m. This is video Teresa took at 8 a.m.
Kids waiting at the bus stop, parents.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Don, he waiting.
Yeah, don't.
Triana and them waiting.
And they know it don't make sense.
Ain't no bus coming.
Almost an hour later, Teresa drove her daughter and other students to school after some tried walking. I mapped it out, and from the bus stop at Lake Gray Boulevard and Grayfield Drive to Sadie Tillis Elementary, a walk is 49 minutes. A drive is only 7. Multiple sources inside Student Transportation of America, the school bus company for this route, say this kind of thing is common. It's happening on multiple routes every single day. They blame understaffing and a lack of operational buses for how late they are.
Hey, this is a real big problem. What are you guys going to do? It's not just leaving it up to the parents or just the transportation, but the school needs to act like they're more involved.
I've contacted DCPS and STA on the matter, and so far only STA has gotten back to me. In a statement today, they do acknowledge their bus driver shortage and say that they are working to fill those slots by having an increase on signing bonuses. They say they're also working with the district to minimize these issues in their statement. For local coverage you can count on the west side, I'm Princess Jhane Stepherson.
A local hospital surpassed its record for the number of babies delivered. In April, Ascension St. Vincent's Southside delivered 253 babies. Wow. That is the most births ever recorded at the facility in 1 month. Action News Jax told you in January when St. Vincent's Riverside location announced it would stop maternity services in March.
And as Ms. Tamika mentioned, the house is unlivable, and I can confirm that with this sign right here from the city of Jacksonville condemning the home, making it unsafe to live in or walk through. That's correct. And just a day before her murder, Eric Lamar Jackson was hit with a restraining order after Phillips accused him of being abusive. She once told a courtroom that Jackson had punched her in the head. Nikki Shauna Phillips was shot inside her car in front of her 2 young children back in 2018. Her death came just 1 day after she sought a restraining order against Eric Lamar Jackson Jr. Phillips was murdered. Jackson was found guilty of the murder last month, and today he was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences in prison.
Sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. I will give you credit of 1,442 days of jail time against that sentence.
4 days after he was found guilty, Jackson's defense team filed a motion to appeal. Today, that appeal was denied. The case for Jackson relied on the insanity defense after Jackson admitted to the killing, but that defense did not convince jurors.
Sentence you to life in prison with a minimum mandatory of 20 years for actual possession and discharge of a firearm during the commission of the offense.
After digging into Eric Lamar Jackson's criminal background, I found out that he has a criminal arrest history dating all the way back to 2008. Before he was convicted of murder, Eric Lamar Jackson had a minor criminal history consisting of speeding, trespassing, and driving without a license. For local coverage you can count on in downtown Jacksonville, I'm Princess Jhane Stepherson, Action News Jax. Beside me, we've got one JSO patrol car. You can see they've already taped off this area for investigation. And if you all look up, you'll see one of JSO's crime scene unit vans is also here.
And a local man chased down and killed before begging for his life in downtown Jacksonville. Action News Jack spoke with his heartbroken wife, who shares his story. But first, we are following breaking news. Action News Jack is learning more about a boating accident. It happened after a small boat struck a piling on the Cedar River Bridge off of Blanding Boulevard. I'm Princess Jhane Stepherson.
First thing those locals did was point me in the direction of these new houses here on Volusia Street. Now, they're brand new. They have a lot of amenities that locals are looking for, especially new homeowners. They've got a garage, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and designer tiling. The only problem is locals tell me this stuff costs a lot of money. Now, let's take a look here in this info box. This house is slated for $465,000. That's even after $10,000 was taken off of the original price. And the kicker is that these homes are located directly across the street from an affordable housing complex.
Jhane, you got an exclusive interview with the man who had that situation happen.
Well, the St. Augustine local tells me that he was just strolling on the beach looking to have some fun when he stumbled upon a diamond ring in the sand, kind of like my diamond ring that I've put in the sand. The only difference between the ring that I have in my hand and the ring that the local found is this one isn't worth $40,000. Taking part in one of his favorite hobbies, Joseph Cook was just searching for hidden treasure at this St. Augustine beach. But instead, he found a diamond ring.
Holy crap, is that real? Just the weight of it alone, because I found a lot of rings, but that one was exceptionally heavy.
Come on, let's see some gold. Y'all look. No way. No way. Whoa. Whoa, y'all. Whoa. Look at that bad boy.
Cook just wanted to know if anyone could claim it. Thrilled and shocked with his discovery, Cook took the ring to a local jeweler who told him the ring was worth $40,000.
I've returned at least probably 50 rings so far this year, a lot of other stuff, but my main concern is to get it back to the people.
With no one to claim the ring, Cook posted his findings to social media. 2 weeks later, he got multiple calls from an unknown Jacksonville number. It was a man claiming the ring was his wife's engagement ring.
He had the receipt. He had the receipt, also matching the GIA certification number. All those big diamonds like that are certified with a laser inscription on the side.
A few days later, Cook met up with the owner's husband at a nearby hotel and returned the ring. Good karma. Do you believe in it, and why?
100%. Karma is real. After verifying his ring, I found a diamond ring like literally 5 minutes later. I kid you not.
Cook says he's been treasure hunting here in St. Augustine Beach for the last 5 years, and in that time, he's found items that range up to $60,000, from Apple Watches to other types of jewelry. Now, for the jewelry and the items that he hasn't found the owner to, he says he holds on to them in hopes of one day returning it to its rightful owner. For local coverage you can count on in St. Johns County, I'm Princess Jhane Stepherson, Action News Jax.